Okay, and this is my final reading today because I got stuff to do. But this is how Luke feeling just today in general. A much nicer reading than I've had for the past two. So yeah, even though there's a lot of stuff going on, Lukey, he is still in his Emperor mode, so that's the first card that came out. It flew out actually. So he's not, every time I've read for him this week, I've got the Emperor, so he's like fully here. So it's just so nice to see, and it was clarified by, I've got a love card here, love lovers. Oh, yeah, so that's just self-explanatory. I just think, I know that there's a lot of shit going on in his vicinity with adjacents, and I got that for the next couple of cards now, but in terms of his like overall mood and stuff, because he's like high as a kite in love, like this is the way it's coming through, and it's clarified by the soulmate cards. So soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. So this is the mode that he's in. Even though October has been rough for him, he's happy as Larry, honestly, with whoever his soulmate may be. And I think we all know who that is, in our opinion. Okay, so that first row is really good. So, you know, Emperor clarified by the lovers and then soulmates. I'm like, wow. Okay. All right, so the King of Swords. So he came out as the King of Swords in A's reading. Okay, so with the King of Swords, like I said, he came out as in this for the last reading. And what I just see is him a man of action, determination, and he's also a leader with excellent leadership and he's calm and imaginative, right? So really with this sword, I just see him cutting down bullshit at the minute, and then it is clarified by the Three of Swords, and then backstabbing is underneath. So this is from Antonia last night, and like she's still coming in with this Three of Sword like breakup energy, but he's because he's in Emperor mode now, he's cutting it down. Like I really feel like there's stuff going on behind the scenes, but he still feels like, oh, she's still like she's still posting pictures of stuff from us from ages ago. So heartbreak and pain, separation, loss, deceptions and lies, and a shocking attack, guys. I mean, and because there's three of them in the card as well, this is not only the shocking attack from A last night, but it's been from Jake this week, so they can't win. Okay, so they've had this backstabbing energy. All right, okay, so then he has got the Two of Swords, and this represents a disagreement between two parties, being negative, pessimistic to everything, escaping completely, and stuck in a difficult decision. So I think he's just deciding the best way to go forward with this now. I'm positive that his legal team is behind him, and he just needs to make this final decision about which way to go. It's a disagreement, between two parties. Like he's just trying to figure it out. It's like he's still really stuck, and that was frustrating for us as watchers and readers, because we know that unless these adjacents are completely cut out, then the waters are still going to continue to be rough. But I just, like I said, I still feel by this Scorpio season that it should be done and dusted. We've got the moon, not the moon actually. We have got the Eight of Cups again, and this one to me is with the moon is in the card. And then we have got him just walking away. Like he's on the card, it shows that somebody's crossed over the river with a stick, and they are just walking away with their backs on these cups. So, yeah, the moon is there as well, and the moon has been highly significant for these two this week and last week with that full moon. So he's turning back on the cups that were in the past as well. The clarification I got is teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. So in order for him then to really just move on with his relationship with Nicola, he has got to let the past go. I think that's still going to be coming between them. You know, like Colin says in episode 8, while you still have this secret, there will always be something between us. And that just floated into my brain then. yeah, and until they can resolve this Three of Swords energy, get rid of it, there's always going to be something between them. Let me put my computer on silent if I can do that, because it's making a noise. Sorry, bear with me. Okay. Then we got the Ace of Cups. So this is the brand new beginning. Once they let go of this adjacent energy, it's source of the help to the body, mind, and soul, and it's the ability to relax in the safety net of love. So yeah, this is his ultimate goal. It's what he wants to do. He's trying to like move forward, but taking 2 steps back at the same time. Like underneath, we got the High Priestess. I think this is how he, as well as being the Empress, is how he sees Nick as well, and as this High Priest energy. But it's kind of mastering your own sort of like inner thoughts as well. It's with the Wheel of Fortune. It's controlled the Wheel of Fortune, which is funny because I got the Wheel of Fortune next, on the row over, right next to it actually, and there's the Wisdom of God's Will. So yeah, it's this situation that he wants to move forward with, and then the Two of Cups just flew out underneath it, guys, and I had to take it. I just had to, because it was right underneath this High Priestess card, and I can't, you know me, I love to see it, and so it's just a bond of love. And again, whatever I read for Luke in regards to his feelings for Nick and vice versa, this Two of Cups is here. So yeah, it's just his ultimate goal with the Ace of Cups and then the Two of Cups, and then Nick being his High Priestess. I mean, this is her. And then we've got clarified by old school. So it's outdated thinking, conditioned, replaying events over in your head. I think Luke is in his head a lot. He's an Aquarius, so he has difficulty making decisions with this Two of Swords, with the blindfold on. In the reading, he has difficulty making this, but now that he's in Emperor mode, I really think that he is trying to do this. He does replay things in his mind, and like, what could I have done to help this situation along, like, and how have I found myself here with certain adjacents. And then we have got the Knight of Cups. Is an actor of affection, representing emotional richness and an intoxicating quality for women. And it's so funny that I've got the passion card clarified by that. So like, I honestly think like him and Nick are having a really good time right now. Like, it's just controversial to put out with everything we've seen this week, but Lord, yeah. I think his magnetism is really appealing to Nick despite what's happening. And then it's clarified as well by the Wheel of Fortune. So it's just really good luck. And the karmic situations are going to move along, guys. They are. Like, we're not going to be stuck here forever. When, like, this time next month, possibly, we might not even remember all this shit. You know? Like, we just got to give it time. Time. And then, yeah, like I said, I've got passion. I've got insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. So, passion is here. So, despite all they're dealing with, I think they're together. They're having a nice time. You know, they settled a few days. Luke is in this magnetism energy anyway of like being extreme. Like, I think with the astrology as well, like with Venus being in Nicholas' chart, and then like I think his chart is hitting that exact or something. I think if you look at is it Sarah or Orangeville on YouTube, you can go and actually look at this chart synastry, and you can see how his chart is hitting hers in this sexual manner, and this is the energy that I was picking up Monday and Tuesday night. Like, it was on fire. I was actually woken up at 1 a.m. with a a really sexual sort of feeling, yeah, that's all I will say on that. So the passion is definitely there for them this week. I hope they are enjoying it, despite, you know, everything else that is going on. You know, when I said in the other two readings, there's no love cards in these readings. There's definitely, I've got the lovers here, I've got soulmates, I've got the Two of Cups, I've got passion. Yeah, guys, come on now. Like, you see my shuffling process. I do it the same every time. I clear the energy, and I purposely did A's reading before this because I you know, one of them, I just wanted to show you the difference as well about the cards that come out, and it's nothing of my, you know, it's just what it is. Right, so it's clarified then. The underlying energy is the Hierophant, which represents authority on a spiritual level and spiritual assistance. So yeah, I think they're getting some assistance from spirit with this. Like, it's all in hand, you know. I know we're panicking and having meltdowns and fuck, but you know, I think it is all in hand. It's divine timing, guys. It's divine. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely being here as a symbol of that, you know. Yeah. And the Magician, so that's my smaller underneath the Magician, I just jumped. It's the Lovers, is again in my smaller deck. That's amazing. I'll take a picture of that as well. Oh, I love seeing things like that. It's wonderful. Yeah, so the Magician right underneath it was the Lovers. Lukey boy, you're in love. I love it. I just love to see it. It's just warms the cockles of my heart, I'm telling you. So the Magician, yeah, so he is just manifesting like all of this energy as well. And like, yeah, this is, you know, with the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, this is the way he's going forward now. This is like, and you know, as soon as they cut these adjacents off, the both of them, I think it'll just be a lot happier. We will all be a lot happier, won't we? And I've got for the underlying oracle there, I've got expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So I've got a sneaky suspicion they are with each other a lot, outside of work, inside of work, everywhere at work. But when they're not together, which is probably quite rare, they're going to be on the phone with one another anyway. But he's just telling her also his feelings now. Now their feelings have been out and spoken about. They are speaking about them, and yeah, so. You know, an overall good reading for how Luke is feeling. I am not going to read on how he's feeling about Jake, because the other day I was sensing a lot of anger from him. The backstabbing card is here, and this is possibly like the two adjacents. So yeah, he's obviously pissed, angry. When I did a reading the other day, I did do it, but it was so intense. I just didn't feel I could share it because it was so, you know, his emotions were swirling around, and so were mine. And I just don't want to stay in the negative energy where he's focused too much on Jake, because I really feel that, yeah, they're annoying, but it's not really, in the long-term scheme of things, it's not really that big of a deal. Like, I think he's so happy at the minute, and all this love between him and Nick, and this new discovery, and like, he's not going to be stressing too much out about certain things that he can't control. He's going to be there for Nick. You know, I know he is. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy the reading. You can see the difference between the readings. Like, Nick's a bit sad. She's sad and betrayed. I get that. And Luke is being sensitive to his situation, but like he said, he's only helping her. He's helping her by being there, but he's also not being able to get away with the fact that he's like so ass backwards in love that, you know, he's just like charging. He's just like a Labrador. We get that Labrador energy. He's just so excited, and yeah, it's, you know, it's definitely there, this betrayal and stuff, but I honestly think they're moving forward with this Wheel of Fortune. So yeah. Okay, guys, I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you.